Dear students, today I am discussing about the respiratory system of human. Once again, okay. So last class, okay. Approximately 70% of respiratory system of human is over. Okay. So, but I will repeat once again from starting from starting point of respiratory system. From starting point of respiratory system. Okay. Right. System of human. Okay. External nose. One external. Okay. Next to nasal chamber. Third one nasopharynx. Fourth one larynx. Okay. Larynx. Fifth one trachea. Sixth one branchiae and branchial. And branchial. Next lungs. Okay. So these parts are present in respiratory system of human. Arranged with a sequel అంటారు. ఒకసారి దీనిపైన నీట్ బిట్ ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది లాస్ట్ టైం. ఓకే. సో కొన్ని పార్ట్స్ ఇస్తాడు. ఓకే. వాడే ఎగ్జామినేషన్ లో కొన్ని పార్ట్స్ ఇస్తాడు. మనం సీక్వెల్ అరేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. సీక్వెల్ లో అరేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఓకే. External nostrils, nasal chamber, nasopharynx, larynx, trachea. Trachea is also called windpipe. Trachea is also called windpipe. Branchiae and branchioles. Okay. సో లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ మనకు అప్రాక్సిమేట్ ఇంతవరకు అయిపోయింది. ఓకే. కానీ మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. లాస్ట్ లంగ్స్. ఓకే. లంగ్స్. Lungs is also called pulmonary sacs. Lungs is also called pulmonary sacs. Okay. The study of lungs is called pulmonology. The study of lungs is called pulmonology. Okay. So first one comes to the external. Okay. So a pair of external nostrils present at the tip of nose. Okay. So present at the tip of nose. So this one is the tip of nose. And above the upper lip and above the upper lip. Okay. A pair of external nostrils present at the tip of nose and above the upper lip. Okay. Right. Next one. External nostrils are opened into nasal chamber. Okay. So nasal chamber. Okay. These nasal chambers are paired, longer passages. These nasal chambers are paired. So this is paired and long passages. Okay. So these are present just above the palate. Okay. Palate పైన ఉంటాయి. Okay. So these are paired, longer passages and present just above the palate. Okay. Palate పైన ఉంటాయి. Okay. Next, each nasal chamber, okay, separated with each other by nasal septum. Okay. Separated by each other nasal septum. Okay. So next, the tip of nasal chamber or nose. The tip of nasal chamber is nothing but nose. The tip of nasal chamber is made up of elastic cartilage. Important. Elastic. Elastic. The tip of nasal chamber or nose is made up of elastic cartilage. Elastic. Elastic cartilage is also called yellowish cartilage. Okay. So elastic cartilage is also called yellowish cartilage. Yellowish cartilage because of presence of yellowish elastic fibers because of presence of yellowish elastic fibers. Okay, right. Next, each nozzle chamber contain three regions. Three regions. Okay, vestibular part, respiratory part, and olfactory part. Okay, vestibular. Come to three regions of each nozzle chamber. Okay, vestibular. 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 Respiratory. Respiratory part and olfactory part and olfactory. Vestibular part, respiratory part, olfactory. Okay. Vestibular part is nothing but anterior part of nostril chamber is called vestibular part. This vestibular part contain mucus and sebaceous, hair and sebaceous, okay? Hair and sebaceous, sebaceous, okay? These sebaceous glands secretes sebum, one type of oil secretion. Sebum, sebum, one type of oil secretion. So these hair and sebaceous glands prevent the entry of dust particles into nostril chamber. Okay. Right. Next, come to respiratory part. Come to respiratory part. It is a major portion in nostril chamber. Okay. This one contains three twisted bony plates. It is called turbinal or concave. Most important 2 marks between them ఇక్కడ గుర్తుపెట్టుకో. Respiratory part contain three twisted bony plates. Okay? These are called turbinal. Turbinal or concave. Turbinals or concave. Okay? Right. Next one. On the wall of respiratory part, number of mucus glands are present. Okay? So, mucus glands is nothing but goblet cells. Goblet cells are present. These goblet cells secretes mucus. Okay? So these goblet cells secretes mucus. Right. Next, this respiratory part converts the heat air into cool air. Heat air into cool air because of presence of mucus glands. Because of presence of mucus glands. These mucus glands or goblet cells secretes mucus. Okay. So most important. So this one converts the heat air into cool air. So because of presence of mucus. Because of presence of mucus. Okay. Right. So this one converts the heat air into cool air kada. So this is also called natural air conditioner. Okay. So natural air conditioners. Okay. Natural air conditioners. Okay. Important bit very clever. Next, olfactory part. Internally, olfactory part is lined by olfactory epithelium. This olfactory epithelium useful for Nelson. This olfactory epithelium useful for Nelson. It is over the total nostril part. Okay, right. Next one, nasopharynx. Come to nasopharynx. Okay, so this one useful to smell. Okay, so this one useful to smell. Okay, nasopharynx. Come to nasopharynx. Come to nasopharynx. Okay, common passage for food and air is called nasopharynx. Okay, nasal chambers are opened into nasopharynx. చూడండి, nasal chambers are opened into nasopharynx. What is nasopharynx? Common passage for food and air is called nasopharynx. Okay, so it is our next one. Larynx. Come to the larynx. Come to the larynx is also called voice box. Larynx is also called voice box. Okay, so ఈ వాయిస్ బాక్స్ ఒకసారి మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తాం. evolution of voice box అనేది observe చేస్తాం. Okay. In amphibians, voice box is vocal sacs. Okay, so vocal sacs produces sound. Okay, so beka beka sound in frogs. Okay, amphibians is nothing but frogs. Okay, vocal sacs. If vocal sac is present, that is male frog. If vocal sac is absent, that is female frog. That is the main indication. Okay, so that is the main indication for the identification of male and female frogs. Okay, so next, voice box in birds, siren. Voice box in birds, sirens. Okay, so next, voice box in mammal. Human is one type of mammal. Okay, so okay. Larynx is supported by 9 cartilaginous plates. Okay, come to larynx. Come to larynx. Space between two lines called mediastinum. Space between two lines is called mediastinum. In the mediastinum, heart is arranged. The space between two lines is called mediastinum. In the mediastinum, heart is arranged. Okay. Right. Okay. Come to the larynx. Larynx is considered like that. Okay. Right. Larynx is supported by, so this one is larynx. Larynx is supported by 9 cartilaginous plates. Okay. So 9 cartilaginous plates. First one, thyroid cartilage, cricoid cartilage. Okay. Epiglottis. So this one is thyroid cartilage. ఎక్కడ ఉంటుంది థైరాయిడ్ క్లాట్? one is the location of thyroid. It is thyroid. Okay. Thyroid. Next, cricoid cartilage and epicardium. Thyroid cartilage first. Next, cricoid cartilage. Cricoid cartilage and epicardium. And epicardium. And these three are unpaired. Important. Unpaired cartilage. Thyroid cartilage, cricoid cartilage, and epiglottis are unpaired cartilage. Okay, so totally three. How many unpaired cartilages? Three. దీని మీద పెట్టించాడు సార్ కొంచెం జాగ్రత్త. త్రీ పేర్సా? ఓకే, సో అట్లా ఉంటాయి ఆప్షన్స్. ఓన్లీ త్రీ. సో హౌ మెనీ అన్పేర్డ్ కార్టిలేజెస్ అంటే త్రీ ఆన్సర్. ఓకే, రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, థైరాయిడ్ కార్టిలేజ్ ఈస్ కన్సిడర్డ్ లార్జెస్ట్ కార్టిలేజ్. Largest cartilage. Okay, behind the thyroid cartilage, okay, so corniculate cartilage, cuneiform cartilage, and arytenoid cartilage. Okay, so behind the thyroid cartilage, corniculate cartilage, corniculate, corniculate cartilage. వెనకల thyroid cartilage కి వెనకల behind the thyroid cartilage, corniculate cartilage, okay, cuneiform cartilage, cuneiform cartilage, and arytenoid cartilage. One, two. So these are paired cartilage. Paired cartilage. Two, two, two. Totally six. Paired cartilages are six. Unpaired cartilages are three. Okay. So 3 plus 6, 9. Okay. So larynx is supported by 9 cartilaginous plates. Okay. 3 are unpaired cartilages. Nothing but thyroid, cricoid, epicardium. 6 are paired cartilages. Nothing but corniculate, uniform, arytenoid. Okay, right. There is so కొంచెం తెలుగు చూసుకోండి, బిట్స్ బాగా ఇస్తున్నాడు దీనిపైన. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్లయితే బిట్వీన్ థైరాయిడ్ కార్టిలేజ్ అండ్ అరటినాయిడ్ కార్టిలేజ్. ఓకే, సో బిట్వీన్ థైరాయిడ్ కార్టిలేజ్ అండ్ అరటినాయిడ్ టూ ఫైబ్రో ఎలాస్టిక్ bands are there. These are called vocal cords. These are called vocal cords. This one, okay, so between thyroid, this one is thyroid and arytenoid. Okay, ఈ మధ్యలో ఉంటుంది arytenoid. Okay, ఈ మధ్యలో arytenoid cartilage ఇలా వచ్చి, okay, between thyroid cartilage, okay, and arytenoid cartilage. Two fibroelastic bands are there. These are called vocal cords. These are called vocal cords. Due to the vibration of vocal cords, okay, sound is okay, arises. Okay, due to the vibration of vocal cords, sound is arises. Okay, it is important bit. Okay, so next, vocal cords are made up of dash. Okay, so vocal cords are made up of dash. Elastic cartilage. Okay, అన్నవే ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, హైలిన్ కార్టిలేజ్, ఎలాస్టిక్ కార్టిలేజ్, ఫైబ్రోయిస్ కార్టిలేజ్ అండ్ ఇంకోటి వచ్చేసి వార్టన్స్ జెల్. ఇలా ఉంటాయి ఆప్షన్స్. ఓకే, వోకల్ కార్డ్స్ ఆర్ మేడ్ అప్ ఆఫ్ డాష్, ఎలాస్టిక్ కార్టిలేజ్. ఓకే, వోకల్ కార్డ్స్ అన్నాడు, ఇండైరెక్ట్ ఇస్తాడు. టూ ఫైబ్రో ఎలాస్టిక్ బ్యాండ్ విత్ ఇన్ ద లారింగ్స్, మేడ్ అప్ ఆఫ్ టూ ఫైబ్రో ఎలాస్టిక్ బ్యాండ్, ఓకే, విత్ ఇన్ ద లారింగ్స్. What is the name of fibroelastic bands in larynx? Vocal cords అని మనకి స్ట్రైక్ కావాలి. ఓకే, రైట్. due to the vibration of vocal cords leads to voice or sound. Okay. Next one. Larynx is opens into trachea. Larynx is opens into trachea. Okay. This trachea traveled along with the length of neck. Okay. So, along with the length of neck. Internally, trachea is lined by pseudostratified epithelium. Important bit, Nana, ఇది. So, internally, trachea is lined by pseudostratified epithelium. So, next, trachea contain complete C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Okay. So, these are complete. Okay. So, C-shaped cartilaginous, complete C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Cartilaginous rings. Okay. So, cartilaginous ప్లేస్ లేదమ్మా ఇక్కడ బాగుంది. సో ట్రాకియా కంటైన్ కంప్లీట్ C-shaped cartilaginous ring. Complete C-shaped cartilaginous. What is the main function of complete C-shaped cartilaginous rings? Trachea keeps always opened the trachea. Okay, so keeps always opened the trachea or prevent the folding of trachea. Okay, that is the main function of C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Okay, so that is what. Next, trachea bifurcated into two branchiae. It is the right branchiae, it is the left branchiae. Right branchiae is opens into right side of lung. Left branchiae is opens into left side of lung. Okay, so left side of. Okay. Next, internally, each branchiae lined by pseudo-stratified columnar epithelium. Okay, pseudo-stratified columnar epithelium. Okay, so internally, branchiae is lined by pseudo-stratified ciliated epithelium. Pseudo-stratified ciliated epithelium. Okay, and this branchiae also contain incomplete. ఇక్కడేమో complete. Incomplete C-shaped cartilaginous ring. Okay, so this branchiae contain incomplete C-shaped cartilaginous ring. Incomplete. These are contain. This one. What is the name of this structure? Branchiae. Branchiae contain incomplete C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Okay, like this. So branchiae is open into that side of lung. Okay, so right, which means right branchiae is opens into right side of lung, left branchiae is opens into left side of lung. Okay, next, what is the similarity in trachea and branchiae? It will start bit. What is the similarity in trachea and branchiae? Okay, both are internally lined by pseudo-stratified ciliated epithelium. So this one, both are internally lined by pseudo-stratified ciliated epithelium. Okay, so, so this one, this, ఆ విధంగా బిట్స్ బాగా ఇస్తాడు, కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా చదువు. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఇప్పుడు చూస్తాం. కమ్ టు ద బ్రాంకియై అండ్ branchiae and branchiae. It is a primary branch. Primary branchiae divided into branches. Divided into branches. These are called secondary branch. This one, this one, this one, secondary branch. Secondary branchiae again divided into branches. Again divided into branches. These are called tertiary branch. Okay, these are called tertiary branch. Okay, so this one is primary branch. This one is secondary branch. This one is tertiary branch. Tertiary branchiae again divided into minute branches. These are called primary branchioles. Important. Tertiary branchiae again divided into minute branch. Even okay. So tertiary branchiae again divided into minute branches. These are called primary branchiole. Primary branch. Okay. Primary branchiole. Okay. Primary branchioles again divided into minute branch. These are called secondary branch. Secondary branchioles. Secondary branchioles again divided into minute branch. Okay, again divided into minute branch. These are called tertiary branchiole. Okay, tertiary branch. Okay, tertiary branchiole. Okay, tertiary branchioles again divided into minute branch. Okay, these are called terminal branchiole. Terminal terminal branchioles again divided into minute. These are called respiratory branch. Respiratory branch. That's one ఇక్కడ. Okay. జాగ్రత్తగా primary branchioles, from primary branchioles to secondary branch, from secondary branchioles to tertiary branch, from tertiary branchioles to terminal branchioles, from terminal branchioles to respiratory branch. These respiratory branchioles opens into the duct of alveoli. Okay, opens into the duct of this one is the duct. Okay, so this one is okay. So there is what the branchiae and branchiae and branch. Okay. Next to the lungs. Last lungs మనం చెప్తాం. So these are ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఏంటి ప్రైమరీ సెకండరీ టెర్షరీ టెర్మినల్ అండ్ రెస్పిరేటరీ బ్రాంచెస్. రెస్పిరేటరీ బ్రాంచెస్. ఓకే. Respiratory branchioles opens into the duct of alveoli. Okay. So next lungs అనేది చూస్తాం ఇక్కడ. The study of lungs is called pulmonology. Okay. The study of lungs is called pulmonology. So this is lung. Structural and functional unit of lung is called alveoli. Okay. Structural and functional unit of lung is called alveoli. Okay. Important because of exchange of gases takes place inside the alveoli. Inside the alveoli. So alveoli is considered structural and functional unit of lung. Okay. So next in okay important bit in the mic. Okay. In amphibians. Okay. In reptiles. Okay. In mammals, lungs are contain alveoli. బాగుంది. Amphibians, reptiles, lungfishes also. So what are lungfishes? Air bladder is becomes into lung. That is called lungfish. Okay. So lungfish is also called dipnoid fish. Okay. First లో మీకు అయిపోయింది. Okay. So lungfish is also called dipnoid fish. నేను చెప్పాను మీకు. Okay. So dipnoid fish. So dipnoid fish or lungfish three types. Okay. So three types. Extra information కూడా మీకు చెప్పాను. Okay. So Neoceratodus, lepidosirin, okay, and protopterol. So these three are collectively called lung fishes. Lung fishes. Okay. So uh, in these fishes, air bladder is becomes into lung. Air bladder is becomes into lung. Okay. So, in lung fishes, in amphibians, in reptiles, and in mammals, lungs are contain alveoli, but birds are without alveoli in lung. Important. Okay. So in birds, okay, lungs are not contain alveoli. Okay. In birds, lungs are not contain alveoli. Okay. Such type of lung is called a alveolar lung. Important. A alveolar. In Greek language, A means absent. A alveolar. A alveolar lungs are present in that. Answer, but okay. A alveolar. Okay. So, A alveolar. A alveolar. A alveolar lungs are present in that. Buds. Okay. Important. Okay. Right. అంటే దీని మీనింగ్ అంటే ఇన్ ద లంగ్స్ ఆఫ్ బర్డ్స్ alveoli is absent. Alveoli is absent. Okay. It is our most important bit. Next, around the lungs, two layers are present. Okay. Outer layer is called parietal flora. Inner is called visceral flora. So this one is parietal flora. Okay. Parietal flora. Inner layer is called visceral flora. Okay. Visceral. Okay. The space between parietal flora and visceral flora, a cavity is present. So this cavity is called pulmonary cavity. Pulmonary cavity. Pulmonary cavity is filled with fluid. Pulmonary cavity is filled with fluid. It's called pulmonary fluid. Okay, so pulmonary fluid. Okay. So what is the main function of pulmonary fluid? Pulmonary fluid is acts as a shock absorber. Okay, and allows the free movement of lungs and allows the free movement of lungs. That is the main use of pulmonary fluid. Okay, right. Next, మనం observe చేసినట్లయితే each alveoli ముందు చెప్పాం కదా, structural and functional unit of lung is called alveoli. Inside the alveoli, okay, inside the alveoli, alveoli is lined by simple squamous epithelium. Important. Alveoli is lined by simple squamous epithelium. ఎలా ఉంటుంది alveoli? This one is, okay. This is simple squamous. This is squamous. Okay. So, alveoli is lined by simple squamous epithelium. Okay. Pulmonary capillaries are present on the outer surface of alveoli. Pulmonary capillaries. Pulmonary cap. Pulmonary capillaries are present on the outer surface. Outer surface అంటే ఏంది? This one is outer. This one is okay. Pulmonary capillary. Pulmonary capillaries are present on the outer surface of electron. So these are pulmonary. The blood capillaries present on the surface of alveoli. The blood capillaries which are present on the surface of alveoli. So these are called pulmonary capillaries. Pulmonary capillaries. Okay. The blood capillaries which are present on the surface of alveoli is called pulmonary capillaries. Pulmonary capillaries. Okay. Right. This is pulmonary capillary. This is pulmonary capillary. This one. This is okay. This is simple squamous epithelium. This is a simple squamous. Okay. So, simple squamous epithelium. This is the simple squamous. Each alveoli is internally lined by simple squamous epithelium. Okay. So next, pulmonary capillaries which are present on the outer surface of alveoli. Okay. Right. So exchange of gases takes place inside the alveoli. So alveoli is considered structural and functional unit of lung. Okay. Next, in each lung, in each lung, two main parts are present in each lung. Okay. So first one, conducting part and respiratory part. Conducting part and respiratory part. Come to the conducting part. Conducting part. Lung contain two main parts. Conducting part and respiratory part. Okay. Conducting part is constituted by external nostrils up to terminal bronchioles. External nostrils up to terminal bronchioles. Okay. This one constituted by external nostril to terminal important bitama branchiole branchiae cord terminal branch. Okay. So, right. The part between external nostrils to terminal bronchioles. Okay. So these parts constitutes the conducting part. These parts constitute the conducting part. మరి ఎన్ని పార్ట్స్ వస్తాయి ఇక్కడ ఆ మధ్యలో తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఓకే. సో ది పార్ట్స్ బిట్వీన్ external nostrils to terminal bronchioles. These parts constitutes the conducting part. ఓకే. మరి ఏమేమి ఉండే మధ్యలో తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఓకే. ఆల్రెడీ సీక్వెల్ రాశాను ముందు మీకు. ఓకే. ఎక్స్టర్నల్ nostrils, nasal chamber, nasopharynx, okay, larynx, trachea, okay, బ్రాంకియోల్స్. ఆ బ్రాంకియోల్స్ లో మళ్ళీ టైప్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ప్రైమరీ బ్రాంకియోల్స్, సెకండరీ బ్రాంకియోల్స్, ఓకే, టెర్షరీ బ్రాంకియోల్స్, టర్మినల్ బ్రాంకియోల్స్ అంతవరకు. టర్మినల్ బ్రాంకియోల్స్ అంతవరకు. ఓకే. ఆల్ దీస్ పార్ట్స్ కాన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ ద కండక్టింగ్. ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ రాస్తాను బ్రీఫ్ గా. ఫస్ట్ వన్ ఏమొస్తుంది, ఎక్స్టర్నల్ నోస్ట్రిల్స్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ. ఓకే. ఎక్స్టర్నల్. నెక్స్ట్ నాజల్ చాంబర్. నెక్స్ట్ నాసో ఫ్యారింగ్స్. ఓకే. నాసో ఫ్యారింగ్స్. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ లారింగ్స్. నెక్స్ట్ ట్రాకియా, బ్రాంకియై. ఓకే. బ్రాంకియోల్. ఓకే. బ్రాంకియై కంప్లీట్ బ్రాంకియోల్స్ అయితే కాదు. ఓకే. సో ఈ బ్రాంకియోల్స్ లో ఏమేమి వస్తాయి, బ్రాంకియోల్స్ లో primary bronchioles, secondary bronchioles, tertiary bronchioles, and terminal bronchioles. Okay, and terminal bronchioles. Okay, ఇవి external nostril, external nostrils, nasal chamber, nasopharynx, larynx, trachea, branchiae, bronchioles like primary bronchiole, secondary bronchiole, tertiary bronchioles, and terminal branch. Terminal branch. All these parts, okay, constitutes the, okay, all these parts constitutes the conducting part of, okay, conducting part or portion of, okay, so, conducting portion, okay, కొంచెం జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకోవాలి ఇవి. ఇట్లనే రాసుకోవచ్చు, లేదా ది పార్ట్స్ బిట్వీన్ external nostrils to terminal branchiole. Okay, all these parts constitutes the conducting part. Okay, so conducting part. Okay, next last respiratory part. Respiratory part. ఇక్కడ ఏమైంది లాస్ట్ లో టర్మినల్ బ్రాంక్యూల్స్ తర్వాత ఏమొస్తుంది మనకు రెస్పిరేటరీ బ్రాంక్యూల్స్ వచ్చింది. ఓకే, రెస్పిరేటరీ బ్రాంక్యూల్స్ అండ్ the duct of alveoli constitutes the respiratory bronchioles and the duct of alveoli. Okay, so the duct of alveoli constitutes the respiratory part. Okay, right. Okay. Wow. Respiratory part is also called exchangeable part. Okay, so exchangeable part. Respiratory part is also called exchangeable. అది కూడా ఒకసారి రాస్తున్నాం. Respiratory bronchioles plus duct of alveoli. And duct of alveoli and alveoli. మూడు రాసుకునే పర్లే ఏం కాదు. ఓకే, respiratory bronchioles, duct of alveoli and alveoli. Okay, so these three parts constitutes the respiratory part or exchangeable part. Okay, exchangeable part. Gases of exchange takes place in which part? Respiratory part. Important. Okay, so exchange of gases takes place in that respiratory part. Okay, there is one about ఒకటి చెప్పాం కదా, the space between two lungs is called mediastinum. In the mediastinum, heart is arranged. Okay, right. Next one, come to the respiratory process ఉంది. ఆ రెస్పిరేటరీ ప్రాసెస్ కూడా ఇప్పుడే చూసేస్తాం. ఇట్ ఈస్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫోమాస్ క్వశ్చన్. ఓకే, రెస్పిరేటరీ ప్రాసెస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అండ్ mechanism of breathing. Come to the mechanism of most important Uma's question, mechanism of this one is most important public question. Inspiration and expiration. And first inspiration, తర్వాత expiration. Inspiration and expiration. Okay. Inspiration and expiration. Okay. Start. Diaphragm. This one is the diaphragm. This one is the diaphragm concept. Ribs and sternum lift up. Ribs and sternum. And sternum lift up. Lift up. Okay. Ribs and sternum lift up. This. Next one, the volume of thoracic cavity. Cavity. Okay. Sorry. What is this? Inspiration. Intake of air into the lungs is called inspiration. Okay. So inspiration is active process by utilizing energy. So what is meant by active process? By utilizing energy. Okay. So, okay. ATP molecules are required for, okay, so inspiration. Okay. So inspiration is active process. Okay. So what is meant by inspiration? Intake of air into the lungs is called inspiration. Okay. So, inspiration is occurred by due to the contraction of diaphragm and the contraction of external intercostal muscle. Important. Okay. Contraction of diaphragm. Contraction of diaphragm. Next, to the contraction of external intercostal. Okay. External intercostal diaphragm. What is diaphragm? Okay. Diaphragm. What is diaphragm? Okay. A transverse layer. A transverse layer which divides the anterior thoracic cavity and posterior abdominal. It is called diaphragm. It is called diaphragm. Okay. So important. So this diaphragm. So in the diaphragm, some of the muscles are present. These are called phrenic muscles. Okay. So muscles within the diaphragm is called phrenic muscles. Important. Phrenic muscles. Next, external intercostal muscles. ఇవి ఎక్కడ ఉంటాయంటే between ribs మధ్యలో ఉంటాయి ribs. Okay, 12 pairs of ribs are present in human beings. 12 pairs of ribs are present in human beings. Okay, right. Between ribs, two types of muscles are present. Okay, external intercostal muscles and internal intercostal muscles. Okay, so two types of muscles are present. Okay, so between the external intercostal muscles and internal intercostal muscles. Okay, so ఇక్కడ due to the contraction of diaphragm and contraction of external intercostal muscles. Okay, so increasing the volume of thoracic cavity. Increasing the volume of thoracic cavity. ఇది ఎట్లా ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుందో చూస్తాం. ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్, due to the contraction of diaphragm muscles. Diaphragm. This one is dome shaped diaphragm. ఇలా ఉంది. Due to the contraction of diaphragm. Okay, so this due to the contraction of diaphragm muscles. Due to the contraction of diaphragm muscles or phrenic muscles, dome shaped diaphragm is converted into flat. Dome shaped diaphragm is converted into flat. Okay, so in antero in antero posterior axis. In antero posterior axis. Okay, due to which increasing the volume of thoracic cavity. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న డయాఫ్రమ్ వీడికి వచ్చింది. ఓకే, అప్పుడు ఏమైంది? ఇంక్రీజ్ ద వాల్యూమ్ ఆఫ్ థొరాసిక్ క్యావిటీ. ఓకే, ఇంక్రీజ్ ద వాల్యూమ్ ఆఫ్ థొరాసిక్ క్యావిటీ. రైట్. Due to the contraction of diaphragm muscles, okay, dome shaped diaphragm is becomes into flat. Okay, becomes into flat. Okay, and then increase the volume of thoracic.
సార్ 2 minutes ఉంది సార్ పిల్లలు.
సరే సరే అయిపోతుందిలే. Increase the volume of thoracic. Okay, in antero posterior axis. Okay, okay. Next, second one, due to the contraction of external intercostal muscle. Okay, due to the contraction of external intercostal muscles, ribs and sternum lift up. ఇట్లా పైకి ఎవరో వేసాను కదా ఇట్లా, సో ఇట్లా పైకి. Due to the contraction of external intercostal muscles, ribs and sternum lift up. ఇక్కడ ఉన్నది వీడికి వస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఉన్న రిబ్స్ స్టర్నము ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి పడతాయి. ఓకే, లిఫ్ట్ అప్ పైకి వస్తుంది. ఓకే, అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? ఇంక్రీజ్ ద వాల్యూమ్ ఆఫ్ థొరాసిక్. ఓకే, సో ఇన్ డార్సో వెంట్రల్ ఇన్ పొజిషన్. ఇన్ డార్సో వెంట్రల్ ఇన్ పొజిషన్. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు ఇంక్రీజ్ ద వాల్యూమ్ ఆఫ్ థొరాసిక్. ఓకే, when increase the volume of thoracic cavity బాగా పెరిగిపోయింది. ఓకే, సో ఇదంతా thoracic cavity బాగా పెరిగిపోయింది. ఓకే, when increase the volume of thoracic cavity, pressure in the lungs decrease. Pressure in the lungs decrease. Okay, pressure in the lungs is called intrapulmonary pressure. Okay, so due to the increasing the volume of thoracic cavity, intrapulmonary pressure decrease. Intrapulmonary pressure. Okay, decrease. Okay, బాగా వినాలి ఇక్కడ. Okay, due to the increasing the volume of thoracic cavity, intrapulmonary pressure. What is intrapulmonary pressure? Pressure in the lungs. ఇక్కడ లోపల లంగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ లోపల మీకు లంగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అన్నమాట. సో గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి, మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇక్కడ లంగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఏమున్నాయి? లంగ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, ఇంట్రాపల్మోనరీ ప్రెజర్ ఇది ఎందుకు తగ్గుతుంది? due to the increasing the volume of thoracic cavity. Due to the increasing the volume of thoracic cavity.
సార్ 8 వాళ్ళు కనెక్ట్ అవుతున్నారు సార్, జువాల్ సార్.
Pulmonary pressure is decreased. Intrapulmonary pressure is decreased. Okay, due to which air is enters into.
సార్
Okay.
లీవ్ గాని.
Okay, I will see next class ma.